Hello, 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 and welcome to Creature Feature, a podcast that focuses on two interesting animals every episode. Light is on the paradise tree snake and the Gharial, but we'll get to that creature later on in the episode. Otherwise known to science as Chrysophilia paradisi, this snake can grow to be 1.2 meters long and have a beautiful spotted pattern all over their body. Hatchlings are 15 to 20 centimeters long and have the same spotted pattern as the adults, but brighter and more colorful. The breeding grounds of these beautiful snakes are a mystery to science. They hunt small prey, mainly tree-dwelling lizards. But I didn't choose this snake because of its beautiful patterns, but because the snake can fly. I know what you're thinking. A flying snake? Pfft, yeah, right. There's no way. A snake is the last thing you'd expect to fly, right? Wrong. Instead of using wings to fly like birds or bats, this snake glides through the air with that iconic slither that all snakes do. That slither has the same purpose as it does when snakes slither on land, water, or in this case, air. They use the slither motion to keep balance. They typically take liftoff on a branch and then do a sort of parachute jump. After the parachute jump, they start to glide, and that's when they do the slithering motion until they reach their destination, which can be up to 100 meters away. But when it comes to landing this slither aircraft, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. As I said before, these aren't winged snakes. They glide through the air and have no way of landing gently. Most birds slow down before landing by rotating their wings in the opposite direction as when they are flying. But our snake buddy can't slow down, which means when he has nothing to slow down with to land. So when he or she does this so-called landing, they tumble a little ways down the tree before being able to slither back up or down again. Our second creature is the Gharial, or as scientists call it, Gavalius geneticus. This reptile is a carnivore that can live from 40 to 60 years. But this creature is interesting because of its long mouth. And well, a lengthy mouth comes large teeth. Like all crocodiles, they're, well, how do I put this? Big, long, lengthy. Anyway, you get the point. These crocs can grow to be at the most 12.25 to 15.5 feet in length. An adult gharial, or as the locals call it, gali, can weigh up to 2,200 pounds as an adult. Unfortunately, the species is critically endangered. It has been hunted for generations. The species has declined 98% since 1940s due to hunting but also dam making. The gharial typically lives in the clear fresh water, usually where it is deeper. Unlike other crocs, the gharial is not well suited for land living, which is why it only typically comes out of the water to bask in the sun, or in the case of the females, nest. If you wish to go looking for this strange crocodilian, unfortunately their species doesn't have as wide of a range as it used to. So if you wish to send a search party for this big croc, you can find him or her in India, along the Chambal Gurwa and Sun rivers, and Nepal along the Narani River. The gharial does not lunge at its food like its ancestors. It has no need to. Instead, it uses the sensors located in his or her large mouth. Then it snaps down onto a poor fish with 2 rows of over 100 teeth. But hey, that's the circle of life. Because the offspring don't have a big of a mouth yet, they eat things like frogs, insects, and crustaceans. But just wait till they grow up. It's time for Did You Know? You're probably wondering, what is Did You Know? It's part of some of the episodes where I put in some interesting facts that you may or may not know about the creature. For instance, this time we're talking about the gharial. When a male of the species gets to be around 10 years old, a bulbous knob will start to emerge just behind its nose. Scientists refer to the knob as either the gara or gharial. Both terms, along with the animal's common name, are descended from the Hindi word gara, which is round earthenware pot. A common sight in India and Nepal, gara pots bear a passing resemblance to the gharial's snout. I got this information from mentalfloss.com. I hope you have enjoyed this week's episode of Creature Feature. If you want to put a spotlight on a creature, email me at creaturefeature5678@gmail.com. That's capital C REATURE, capital F EATURE 5678 at gmail.com. Thanks for listening.